Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. It's a pleasure to meet you again in this video. If you haven't watched the previous video, then I'd like to introduce myself again. My name is Wahyu Puji Lestari from SMA Negeri 1 Candiroto, Temanggung Regency, Central Java. So in my previous video, I have explained my experiences I got from the 3 days webinar held by Sona Group of Institutions and the TIE UPS International. And in this video, I'd like to share my thoughts about India regarding the culture and the education system in general. Well, who in Indonesia doesn't know about India? As an Indonesian, I've been familiar with India since my elementary school days through dramas and movies. And my very first movie was Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, starred by Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol. And from then on, I was quite infatuated with Indian movies and dramas and the celebrities and actresses that I even rented CDs from the CD and cassette rental places. And I feel that learning the culture of a country from the movies and dramas was quite effective. We got to learn the language, the dialect, the food, the clothes, the traditions, and many more. And that's why I've got some glimpses about Indian culture through the movies. For example, I knew some rituals of the Hindus people and the names of the gods they worship, the traditions such as the festivals, the dances, the cuisines, and etc. And if we look at it generally, India and Indonesia are not that quite distinct. I think we are quite similar in terms of the diversity of the cultures, the foods, the people, and as Asians, I think we are quite similar in that sector. We've got varieties of religions, beliefs, traditions, ethnics, and that brought many more traditions and of course culinary. Next, I'd like to say a few words about education in India as far as I know. Okay, as what Mr. Ravi, our host during the webinar, explained about the education system in India, the chances and offers for the learning in India was very enticing, I think. I'm also interested in getting more information on this. And throughout the years, I found that many Indians have big roles in global industries, especially in IT sectors. And you can name them as CEOs, spokesmen, entrepreneurs, engineers, inventors, and so on. This can prove that India has quite great education system to produce such great men and women. And as Mr. Rafi shared with us, the cost for the education is affordable and comparably cheaper maybe than in Indonesia. And with the offer of scholarships not only for students but also teachers, this is a big chance to get more knowledge and experience from the country entitled as home of knowledge. And that's why I think I want to learn more on this matter. Hopefully that I can visit India sometime later on. And I really appreciate Sona Group of Institutions and TIE UPS International for providing me with the occasion for joining the webinar. Thank you for the efforts and the supports to Indonesian education also, especially teachers like me, a beginner teacher, to learn and get more knowledge in teaching and learning through the webinar held on 16 until 18 November 2020. And thank you so much for the committee, the trainers, the speakers for the occasion, and especially Mr. Rafi as the bridge between us participants and the webinar. I hope that we can collaborate more on this in the future. And that's all from me about the Indian culture. But I hope I can learn more about India later on. Again, thank you for watching. Shukriya and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.